Hey guys, welcome back to Dan WrestleFan, and today we are looking at, here we're just going to look at a few of the belts that I've selected that will be featured in upcoming Royal Rumbles. I went through my belt collection and thought, I have so many cool belts, and I really want to do something with these. So these are all going to be Royal Rumble belts. Now, obviously, we aren't going to be having these defended every single month. So I think for like the men's tag championship, even though we've got the AEW tag championships here, I'm running a AEW women's and then a WWE women's. Obviously, anyone's going to compete for these, right? AEW, WWE, it doesn't matter. But we're going to have 2 sets of men's champions, 2 sets of women's champions. I found other women's belts that I really liked. Where there's another AEW one in here. Here it is. Boom, 1, 2, the 3, the NXT and the Divas Butterfly 4, and then the 2 tag team champs, and then just a bunch of other singles men's straps that I just really like them. Like this NXT one. This was so cool. This was with the NXT Seth Rollins. I really liked that NXT championship. And now it doesn't exist because it's the new whatever dumb thing. Of course, Golden Eagle Spinner Championship. And these are like the knockoff ones. Well, they're not the knockoff. It's like I think this is the Jack Specific Spinner Championships. But these are the ones that actually spin. You see that it's moving around in there. I'm not trying... Can I spin it? You guys know. You know these. Those are the ones that actually spin. The Mattel ones I have don't spin. And then the AEW strap's just cool. I don't know why I like the TNT one. Like, it's very simple and very plain. Maybe that's why I like it so much. I mean, it's got nice side plates. I went with the one that has the red strap as opposed to the black strap, just because it has the red championship thing. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. Today, we are looking at our mini haul. Basically, it's a mini haul. I have a lot of stuff coming in, but this stuff showed up, so I just wanted to get to it. And not even showed up. So we've got the Wild Samoans, because I saw one of these in this gear, but today I saw both of them at Target, and I was like, okay, both the chases. Target has their elites down to $13.99. I picked these guys up for under $30. Under $30 for both the Wild Samoans in their chase gear. Can't say no to that. This Chris Jericho has been on my list of figures to get because I want the cloth goods. No offense to the Jericho. Nothing wrong with the Jericho. I think he just got like the plain We'll get him open and we'll see. But don't really need another Chris Jericho figure. Don't really like the head sculpt on this one. It's okay. I really wanted the cloth goods. This was like $12 on Amazon, so I picked that up. And then we got our top picks, Jimmy Uso. He just came in earlier this week. He's got the same head sculpt that the last Jey Uso had, or same head sculpt as the recent Jimmy Uso figure. So we got the Jimmy and the Jey. I already pre-ordered the Elites, so I'm a sucker for Uso stuff. I've always liked the Usos, I just don't like the bloodline. And then, guys, last but not least, let's part the seas so we can take a look at the big prizes that we've got back here. Andre the Giant and Seth freaking Rollins. That's right, I'm not going to leave you high and dry. We've got the Ultimate Edition Andre, the Ultimate Edition Seth. So, let me go ahead and get everything out of the packaging and we'll take a closer look at it. How about it? Alright guys, we are open, we are back, let's take a look at these guys, talk about the goods, talk about the bad, talk about the ugly, but first, do you guys think we could all do a solid and take our wrestling figure trash and recycle it when we're done? I mean, unless you want to keep the boxes for anything, like, because maybe they look cool. Ooh, should I do that? Should I start, like, collecting my boxes and have like a little background? No, I don't think I want to do that. I know what I want to do for my background. It's just, man, it's going to take so much time to do it, but we're going to get there eventually. Don't you worry. But guys, let's just do our part. Try and recycle when we can. You know, just things like this. It gives you more room in the trash can for actual trash. Anyway, let's get into it. We've got Chris Jericho. Like I said, not excited for this figure, excited for the accessories. He's got his extra hands. He came with ungloved hands. Or with the ungloved hands on, but then you also get the set of gloved hands. I put one gloved hand on. I wanted to keep the tattoo out on his left hand. Come on. On his left hand there. You know, I can't tell if he's getting ready to wrestle or if this is a Fozzy show. But, you know, generic Chris Jericho. Face that only a mother could love. No, I'm kidding. I love Chris Jericho. Just not, not wild about this head sculpt. It's okay if you need like a good yelling promo Chris or getting someone's face Chris. He also came with this little handkerchief here, which I really like. Little accessory he came with that I threw on. And these cloth goods, man, these are so good. These are very like thick jackets. So if you need like a manager or something, I put the other one on Jimmy. He didn't come, like everyone else came with something to wear. Jimmy only came with his hat, so I gave him the other jacket. I just felt bad for him. But yeah, really, really nice Chris Jericho. I can use the figure. The body is a custom for something else. I want to make some figures. Someone asked me if I could do not Nyla Rose. They want me to make... Oh my god, who did you ask me to make? I was going to customize them, but it's really hard to customize them. And I'm pretty sure I saw that they were getting announced for figures soon. There's an announcement for them, so, oh god, why can't I think of who they are? Hopefully by the next video, or maybe before I post this video, I can edit it and drop in the names right here. But, if I can think of who they are, or I can go back and find your text, I don't think I'm going to be able to customize them, at least not with my skill level. If I was way better with the epoxies that I could mold faces well, I think I could do it, but I'm not there yet. Although I am practicing. I'm getting better with the epoxy. I'm just not ready to mold like a whole head for somebody yet, or a whole face. I'm not there yet. Let's go to Jimmy. Jimmy Jim. Bloodline Jimmy comes with an extra set of hands. He's got his SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Can anyone explain this to me? The Tag Team Championships for SmackDown are always very dull. It's almost like a matte hold on one second. As I was saying, they're always very dull, very matte. Like that. And I have one that shines, plus the two that I'm using in the pick fed. When the Raw ones are always like shiny. You see that? They're always shiny. I thought this was like, oh, you get these with a basic. And this is like your elite version. But here's an elite, and it's very, I think it's more like this one. Yeah, it's almost identical to that one, where this one's just like completely plain. No shine at all. So I don't know why. Is there something to that? Is there a trick to that? Is it something that I don't know yet? Like action figure lore? I don't know. It's just something that Mattel does. They just don't want to throw the extra time in to... Is it something SmackDown? I don't know. But anyway, he also comes with his lei, his hat, his long red and black hair. As you can see. Not this jacket. This is Chris Jericho's, but I put it on him just so he could have something. But again, this one is like, it's so thick. Like, these are really good. If you want to have like a manager or someone to have a jacket that they can wear all the time, get this Chris Jericho. This thing was like $13 or something on Amazon. It was super cheap. Super cheap. Definitely worth it, because I think it came out at like 30 or 40, maybe 30 or somewhere around there. Anyway, let's move into the highlights. Well, let's start with Andre the Giant, because I'm really excited to get to this one. Andre the Giant has all of his amazing 6 extra hands, 3 head sculpts. That's right, you get 3. Plus the one that he comes with. So you get 4 heads for this guy. The 2 hands that are already on him, so for a total of 8 hands, and then the hand on his shirt, so I guess you get 9, really. You get this awesome giant t-shirt. It is a giant size t-shirt. But the thing I'm actually most excited about is his championship. I want you to look at the level of detail that is on this championship. I feel like this is so good because you get to the end, holy crap. They painted the end of it to make it look like a full strap. And you guys will probably notice this is a long championship. This is meant for big guys. This is meant for big men. I'm pretty sure if I take this t-shirt off of him, I'm pretty sure I can fit this. You know what? We're going to be back in a second. Let's see if we can fit this on Andre. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it fits. It fits him! We finally have a belt for the big guys. That's right. I mean, it's a bit of a stretch. It is. It's a bit of a stretch to get it on there, but man, what an amazing figure. What an amazing character. What an amazing championship. And just for comparison, normal size t-shirt, Andre's size t-shirt. We have a t-shirt for the big boys. That's right. Finally, we're getting some stuff that fits the character size, which is, I've been waiting for that for so long. So we're finally getting some big boy stuff, big t-shirts, big belts, big changes at Mattel, big excitement over here at Dan WrestleFan. I don't really know if there's any flaws with this figure. This is, like, their Ultimate figures are so good, there's very little for me to nitpick. I don't have, with this figure in particular, I don't think there's anything that I think is wrong with it. The only question is, the only fault I have is now that I finally got the Elite I have been looking for what felt like ever. The only question is, which Andre do I use on the blue brand? And the pick fit. You know, okay, I'm about to say, if he doesn't stand, I already know which one it is. So which Andre do I use? Do I use the Elite or do I use the new Ultimate? That's the question. I've been looking for this one forever. Finally got it. Showed up at Jason's, the Treasure Toy Trove. You know what? I didn't get any of these. Well, this figure. All the figures that we're looking at today, though, I didn't get any of them here, but always like to give them a shout out. Treasure Toy Trove. Check them out. Check them out on Facebook. They always have stuff, new stuff every single week. Just don't know which Andre to use. I think I got to keep using this one for a little bit, right? I just got him, so use him for a little bit, then we'll switch over probably. And finally, guys, Seth Rollins. Let me clear the board here so we can take a good look at this. Oh, yeah. Extra hands, baby. How about 6 of them? We've got the mic holding hands, we've got the little dance around hands, and we've got the fighting fists of Seth. Moving into the pants, the colorful stripes everywhere, the beautiful jacket and robe, and the 3 extra heads. Well, I guess 2 extra heads, because he has to have one on, right? So we've got the little screamy, yelly, singing Seth. We've got our angry, pissed off Seth. And we've got our little smile Seth. Our ha-ha, I'm going to get you, Roman, Seth. And then his classic open hands as he's doing his little... I mean, I guess I should mix one of these and one open... I don't know. We'll mix them around somehow. Here, let's just set this up and enjoy what is Seth freaking Rollins. Yeah, I should get a rotating base. That might be the next thing I invest in. That way we can get a good look at these figures. Look at that. Look how nice. Is it showing off like the little sparkle dots that kind of look like there's diamonds or whatever? I don't know. This kind of looks like a flare robe, you know? Very elaborate. Very nice. Let's remove his robe. All right, Seth. Disrobe. And let's get a good look at our face. Actually, let's get a good look at the robe too, right? We already got a good look at it, but this is... It's not as nice and thick. It's a classic Mattel. It's not as thick as the AEW stuff that we got with our Chris Jericho, which I may have ordered 2 more during this video, during the filming of this video, because the cloth goods are so good, guys. They're so good. Get them on Amazon. They're super cheap. Like I said, I don't think they're on Ringside anymore. And I don't think that was ever a retail one. But anyway, there's the robe. Really nice, really nice. Now let's take a look at our Seth. We've got really good abs. So, man, I like this. This is the AEW formula with the chest and these Ultimates. I think this should just be the formula forever because I love this ab crunch. Because if someone gets kicked in the side, like you can make them grab their side now, and like they look like this Seth right now. He looks like he just got a Kinshasa right to the side of the ribs. Man, he's hurting. That I love that posability with my figures. The paint details are absolutely incredible. I don't know if we're a little off here with the yellow. I don't know if that's, you guys see that, if that's a little off, or if that's, I think that's a little off. That might be the only thing I can nitpick about this, is that might be a little off. The paint details are just incredible. Look at the, oh, I love the back so much. Look at that. It's got a nice deep cut up the back. There's his tattoo. They didn't skip it. I didn't think they would, but you just got to be sure and check sometimes. Man, I like this Seth so much. I think we might paint one of these head sculpts, put some yellow in the hair, just to kind of give us a little updated formula Seth. But other than that, this is replacing our current Seth. This is the best Seth that we have. Hands down. What's our, I don't remember what our current Seth is. What brand is he on? I think he's blue. Oh yeah, here, okay, so here's, oh dang it, but I like this one too. I just don't like the head. Here's current Seth. Here's new Ultimate Seth. What do you guys think? Damn it. What do you guys think? Keep the current with this, I like this gear too though. And now this jacket feels absolutely terrible compared to the new one that we got. Can we get you out of this jacket? Yes, we can. Okay, guys, what are you thinking should be the Seth for the blue brand? I like both gears a lot. I don't like this old head sculpt. That just looks, it doesn't look very good or very modern at all. We could swap it out with an Ultimate. Pop an Ultimate Seth on there. I think that would look a lot better. But what do you think should be the Seth? You know what? I'll leave it to you guys in the comments below. I could take either one. I'm going to run the old Andre for a little bit and then the new one. But let me know what Seth I should take. Should I take Ultimate Edition Seth? Run him in the blue brand? Or should I take the Elite? What series were you in? Not 99? 98? This Seth. Ultimate Seth or Elite Seth? Leave it in the comments below, guys, and we will see you next time here at Dan WrestleFan.